So look forward to going to the kitchen, of course, and we welcome back Josh from Muse at the Ringling. Welcome, Chef. What are we making today?
Thank you for having me back. Today we're going to make garlic chili shrimp, one of my favorites that I actually make at home.
Oh, we always say we want to know what the chef likes to eat.
Yeah. A little creativity.
Yeah, all right. We like the creativity, and I understand Muse is also participating in Savor Sarasota.
Yes, we are. Currently, it ends, I believe, tomorrow, and then beginning on Thursday, we'll be running our own dinner menu that is Savor-esque.
Okay.
We'll talk more about that when you come over here.
Great deals throughout the summer, though.
Of course.
That is part of it. Savor-esque. All right. Josh is in his creative mode today. I kind of like it. A lot of fun on the way. Welcome back to Suncoast View. We're going to check back in with Chef Josh from Muse at the Ringling. And Josh, you made a comment that you were going all creative with shrimp here. Seems like there's a lot of different things you can do.
Well, you know, there's a lot of different types of shrimp, number one. There's a lot of different flavor combinations you can do, number two. But what I like to do is I like to have a little bit of heat with my shrimp, because shrimp scampi, I've had it a million times and I'm just over it. So we're gonna have house-made wing sauce with some fresh garlic, and then one of you lucky ladies are gonna be in charge of garnishing it with crushed red pepper flakes.
Oh, don't pick Bo Beth, because she's like some spicy.
All right, Bo Beth, you're picked.
Oh.
Sorry, you're up. Don't make it too spicy, okay?
She's gonna light it up. All right, we'll see you in a little bit.
Can't wait.
Linda?
Welcome back. We're here with Josh from Muse at the Ringling. So what are we doing, Josh?
Okay, so garlic chili shrimp, and there's a few important steps. This dish requires a little bit of patience. It's not something you just want to throw together when you get home, or if the kids are yelling and screaming. Okay. So the first thing we have here is we have half a cup of unsalted butter. Okay. And the butter needs to go in the pan first.
And why unsalted butter?
Unsalted.
Well, salted butter is actually very, very salty. So if you have salted butter, it's probably going to ruin your dish unless you're baking.
Oh, I'm so glad to know that.
I'm going to place that over there. So once this butter gets going, what we're going to do, and here's where the patience comes in, is that a lot of people make this mistake when they cook in the restaurant, or I've done it at home, is that when they put the garlic in, they add everything in. And what happens is that when you're eating it, you're eating raw garlic. Oh. And no one's going to enjoy raw garlic unless, of course, you're my grandmother, and she does. And that's okay. Grandma can do what she wants.
How much garlic is that? That's a lot of garlic.
That was 2 tablespoons. Never be stingy with your garlic. This is where the flavor is. This is where all the flavor's at. So we're going to let this sit and get to know each other, which is one of my favorite little terms in the restaurant when I'm teaching new people how to cook on the line and stuff. They always want to rush and be so fast and restaurant paced. They never let the flavors get to know each other. And this is where people get in trouble.
I may borrow that phrase.
Yes.
Sit it in the pan.
Yes, exactly. It's like us. We're getting to know each other.
Yeah,
It's food dating, but they're really hot right now. Okay, so.
Not enough, though.
So what we have here is I did 1 pound of peeled and deveined shrimp. If you want to work harder, you can buy them and you can peel them and you can devein them. I'm not about that life right now. And if you know, 1 pound is good for about 4 people. If you wanted to have 8, 12, just keep multiplying, but of course multiply your other ingredients. So right now we have what's called garlic butter.
Oh, I can smell it.
Which is
it's good.
Yeah. Now.
You left the shrimp in the bowl.
Oh, did I? Oh my Lord.
Okay.
There goes my food cost. I'm gonna place that there. Now, this is where it gets fun, and you can impress your friends while you're at a dinner party. So look, everyone's getting to know each other. Right. So butter got to know garlic. Butter and garlic got to know shrimp.
But I noticed that it's not really a high heat.
No. So what happens with butter is that if you cook butter on a really high heat, it'll burn. If butter burns, it ruins your dish. If garlic burns, it ruins your dish.
Then they're not friends anymore.
That's right. Yeah, they're just like, they're in a divorce. And that's going to get ugly. So now, what I have here is I like to make my own wing sauce. Super simple, super fun. All you need is vinegar and a lot of spices and a little bit of molasses, and you can't really mess it up.
A lot of spices.
Yeah. So we're going to put all that.
Wow.
That's all the spices. I like to use paprika because it's very, very strong, and it gives it a nice color.
It's pretty.
It's all about the presentation.
Yeah.
Now we're going to impress our friends again.
It's getting
messy.
Move away.
You don't trust me?
Oh, absolutely.
Come on, we've been on this show all the time, and you don't trust me?
You are good.
Now, if you do this at my mother's house, she'll be very upset with you.
Why? How does she do it?
She'll call me by my full name because she's afraid I'll make a mess just like you. Joshua Michael Wood. If I hear Joshua Michael, I know I'm in trouble.
Okay.
Okay, now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to let this get to know each other. Now, what everyone else does at home, and I know it because I do it too, is that I buy lemon juice or lime juice when you're at Publix.
Yeah.
It's so much easier. It comes in a little, it's like lemon shaped. It's great. It's simple. I don't like that.
No.
Okay.
The reason being is that it's preservatives and it's not fresh, and like, there's a reason why it sits out at Publix unrefrigerated for months.
Would you know the taste if I used the real lime?
Yeah.
Yep.
You really,
You'd
you
have
really
you'd
could
have to
taste
you'd have to use a lot more of it as well, unfortunately. So now I like to use color contrast just so that we can, when we're having our friends over, where there's a little bit of visual appeal. People eat with their eyes first. And it is a bit of a saucy dish. Don't be afraid to make a mess. That's why we have
I
towels.
like it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're just going to do a nice little line there. And now, this is where the money's
Is it my
at.
turn?
Yeah.
No,
No.
one more thing. This is where the money's at. You have to
it's
get
fresh lime.
lime juice. Now I like to do half a lime per portion, because if not, then you're just eating, you know, it's
Lime
like,
juice.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like too much. Now,
Okay.
don't mess it up.
Okay.
Okay.
Pressure.
Slight pinch,
Oh, she doesn't know slight.
Right.
elevated, right? So it covers everything. Look at that.
Wow.
Look
Wow,
at that.
it's
If this-
That's not enough to
Yeah.
taste, is it?
Chef Bobecchia.
well, you don't
Yeah.
want to add too much. You can always add more. You can never take any out.
Same thing?
Yep. No, you want to do a little bit more of that. This is your color pop.
Is this cilantro?
This is a cilantro mix that I make at home. So I take poblano peppers, I de-seed them, dice them very nicely, and then I take fresh cilantro.
So this will have
Sounds
some
like
kick
a lot
too.
of work.
Yes. Now, what I love about this dish is that it's good to share. It's good for kids. It's good
I
for
like
anyone.
it.
It's
and
gorgeous.
And there's
It's
no
pretty.
concern about heartburn. I had a lady at the museum stop me, and she's like, "Are you going on TV tomorrow?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am, I am." "What are you making?" And I told her, she goes, "Oh no, I can't eat that. That'll give me heartburn." And I said, "You know what? I'll come to your house and I'll make it, or you can come to
And
the
I'll
restaurant and
show
I'll
you.
make
You're
it, and
good.
we'll do the heartburn test. I promise you, it'll be okay. This will not be featured on our summer special menu, which will be starting on Thursday. I like to feature 3 courses, $36, and a free glass of Pinot Grigio or Chardonnay for the ladies.
Oh,
Nice.
well, that sounds lovely. And of course, we found some dessert too. Bourbon gummy bears will help put out any fire that Beth may have started.
That's right.
With the chilies there, so we're all good. All right, go see Josh at Muse at the Ringling. They've got some great summer menu specials throughout the year. Barbara, we love your gift ideas.
Yes,
Thanks for joining
indeed.
us. Take some time.
I'm
and
going
enjoy
shopping
the
tomorrow
sun.
at your
Yeah.
store. I'll be there.